hit that like, hit that like button and subscribe, please. I'll wait. I'll wait. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What a beautiful time to be alive. Everybody taking 10% contracts, 20%, 30% of their own material. Press one. They taking their own contracts. Press one. No, I ain't stopping because this is the perfect learning lesson on why you should not sign no contracts with these people because you're going to end up in perpetual slavery or servitude. Press one. You're going to be in perpetual servitude messing with these people. Fletcher said, "You clean, champion." I stay clean, Fletcher. Bro, I stay. Force Glory, good morning to you. Brittany, good morning. Shout out to my moderators, Shiva, Amanda, Michelle Walker. Shout out to you. Can I get some love? I ain't get no love. I gotta wait. Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait. They like to fool around with my shit. Ugh. All right. All right. It should be coming in any moment now. Good. Good. Shout out to my moderators. That's all I'm saying. You know, shout out to you guys. Sometimes it fluctuates in megabytes or what, however the upload speeds is, and I don't know how that happens, but whatever. Reparations is going to prove who the descendants truly are. Press one and heirs, Indians, Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, immigrants, what slavery is, what was servitude, how you end up at a 14th Amendment, what this is really and truly all about. Press one. What this is truly all about. And you starting to see a lot of these organizations be quiet. They're just YouTube talking. I'm winning and I'm not even doing nothing. Press one. I'm winning and I'm not even doing nothing. Hit that like button. I'm not even doing nothing. I told you won't need no weapons. They just gonna fall. Keep your not your blind, yeah, your blinders. That don't mean be blind. The blinders are don't look to your left or to your right, sheep. I got you. Press one. We gonna put the side talk media to the side for a minute. We gonna save that for the urban conservative and coffee and kush TV at night. You feel me? But in the mornings right now, I'm gonna focus on this. Shout out to my supporters in my Cash App early this morning. You gotta get them, and as long as you support this broadcast, I'ma get them. You ain't gotta get them cause I already got them. Press one. I already got them. They already been beat. Already, already diced them up. I told you I was just waiting for Goliath to realize, like Brother Polite, he's been cut up like a nigga in New York. Press one. And this is the point where Goliath is now looking at himself like, wait, what? You ever played that game God of War? When the little man got to defeat all the big gods, and they wait a minute. He don't whoop their ass so much, they so big, they ain't realize all them little them little June Tao moves I've learned in Rush Hour 3. Press one. I hit them with the cut them up real bad. They ain't really, they didn't know they was bleeding out the whole time. They just thought that they was getting put. They really was just falling unconscious. You just watching the fall of great Babylon. That's all. The internet Babylon, where all they little children and corporations is still trying to convince you to be black and be African and be any of these things that ties you to a dead state of being. Press one. You see that? They got all of these little false little these non people who got reparations coming. They none of these people got reparations coming, so none of these channels even matter. All these pick me's, all these arguments, all this press one. None of this shit matter. The only thing, hold up, press one. The only thing that matter the whole year, the Macho Man Randy Savage is staying focused on what's for us. The word, God's promise, reparations, getting back, repenting. That's what's causing the whole eruption. People must be repenting in the end time. More people must be calling out for God, saying, "Please let this be true," because it is manifesting itself like a person who believe in the movie The Secret. Manifest it. Just think about it real. Go pray, and it's all gonna start. You're gonna start seeing it manifest. Oh my goodness. Tried to send a link. No, I don't do links, champion. You can't send a link to me. Press one. Kev, do you know Disney just enacted the royal? Yes. Press one. I do, Chaza. What's your name? Chazak. Yes. I was reading this yesterday. You should be a part of the fraud department, brother. Yeah. We was reading about this. Yes, I apologize, bro. You know me, I be going off, and this is my show. I got a whole professor, all that shit. Yeah. Disney just did a move letting you know that the royal status is right here. First thing ever in your life you heard some shit like that or even understand or was even looking for that till you came to the row. And that's what's important. You ain't even ever thought about shit like this until it got right here. All of this distraction, all this music, all this beef, all this racism, all this, and look, bro. Look where your mind's at. Hey, bro, yesterday, that's how I like the niggas to show up at my university. Hey, Kev, nigga, before you even get out the whip, bro, guess what happened? What? Nigga, they enacted the motherfucking Disney, cuz. One of them motherfuckers is royals, bro. I told you King George Gillespie was real. Press what? Hey, I told you Mr. Gillespie was real, sir. I told you, you dealing with the Magna Carta. The world is finna wake up to everything I already said. The Rat King, Disney incorporating itself, being a sovereign power on your land, and it's a made up puppet government for international corporations to steal the rights and resources of the land by way of propaganda, genocide, all ever since the 1850s, ever since the 1800s, ever since they came over here and did this to us. So you know what? Them little Indian stories that Dan Calloway hit you with, them little Haitian revolutions, they was a part of this coup d'etat of the king's land and brought over this and stole the land and stole the names by way of the dolls, got it back overseas. Let me stop right now. I will play church music right now and press one. Don't make me do it. You gotta understand, family. This is deep. Nigga, that one comment set me the fuck off. Facts. You gotta understand that, and I'm not waiting for you. You gonna fly. Fuck a jump. You gonna fly. Not waiting on y'all to fly, jump. Carroll University. So they on King George, press one. The third, press one. what banner do we fought? Those who call by what name? Oh, we under the king, bro. We under the king and the heir. Disney showing us how to do it. Who's the heir? This guy over here, bro. Final answer. We going out. We going out. That's him. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. That's him right there. That's how that shit works. Whoever it is, it can be Creflo Dollar. It don't matter who it is. Okay, it don't matter. You know that they have given your crown to Mickey Mouse, just like I told you. Excuse me. Giving my family's crown to Disney. I just here to tell you about the story, you know? Excuse me. And you are people called by the king. You're sovereign, you're royalty. You have no contract greater than your Magna Carta. There's nothing greater on this earth concerning law than the Magna Carta. And you, press one. The Freemans were free because of what? Don't let these people fool you looking over there and still got that testy ear of Tyreek, Creflo Dollar Nasheed. Press one. Sorry, Tyreek. You know how this battle shit is, bro. I ain't got beef with you, but this is how we crush people in the black community. You know how we do a little beef there, a little beef here, jabs here and there. See if you come out to play. You see what I'm saying? You know, because I'm not waiting. We do knockouts over here. We don't even waste no time. And to all my opposition, just call it on in. My phone line is always open 424-209-9506. You will get hung up on if you're not serious about your conversation. See, all this disproves all the turtle Indian stories. Press one. You see what happened? See? They want you to think you came on a boat over here as a slave when you are of the sovereign powers that founded this nation. You can't be the slave and the freeman. And Dan Calloway and all of these different people been playing this racial identity game with you, getting you to commit yourself to a federalized Indian state of mind, going to fill out the wrong paperwork. You going down there submitting that you a damn Indian. Press one, getting, you know what I'm saying? And they just selling books and different ways to manipulate your mind. And a lot of y'all don't know who Dan Calloway is. Press one. Kev Rowe. A lot of y'all don't know who Dan Calloway is. He's just one of them. He's one Indian. He's one Indian. Here he is here. I'm gonna let you hear a few. I'm fair, okay? I'm fair, but we gonna let. I want you to hear him speak a little bit. Doesn't matter what. Just the spirit is what matters.
They want to do things. They are doing things to manipulate that section or session of you sleeping, manipulating your mindset. Sometimes you wake up with headaches. Sometimes you're in a bad dream. You might have. Oh, I highly recommend, if you have a television inside of your bedroom, take it out. If you have any electronics in your bedroom, take it out. Because that is like your cell phone, keep it away from your bed. Cell phone, all that stuff, keep it out of the place where you're resting. Hear me out. Because they are sending signals.
The aliens or something, cause look, what's sending signals, bro, is electroids in your motherfucking head. Press one. And that sad ass music y'all be playing trying to convince a nigga. They're sending signals. They shook because you from Turtle Island. Your Turtle Island Ninja Turtle fantasy Indian friends who took off are back to get you. Press one. Kev Rowe. Ain't no Indians out here gonna even try to battle me. They not gonna say nothing. Press one. Bows and arrows broken by rapid fires and missiles and cannon fire. Press one. Boom. Press one. It's not so. Somebody got the story twisted like we no longer existed. Press one. No damn Indian. That's the only thing they can come up with is having you living in a damn dream world. Had me living in a damn dream world for a little bit. I was like, oh, we was. You get goddamn niggas, you can't trust these niggas. So you got to go off on your heart, your faith in God, bro, and putting your first foot forward in righteousness and good works, bro. No matter what it is, bro, just get to work. These niggas want to sit on the YouTube, hog all the airspace, confuse all the people, and control me. Come on, Indians and Africans. And I ain't talking about African people. I'm talking about these weak ass, fake ass, Egyptianoid head ass Africans who's scared to go home right now. Where y'all at? Where they at? Where the Indians? Attaching this one, Aboriginal TV. That shit boring now, ain't it? Y'all niggas better move on to rap. Press one. There's only so many times you can look in the illustration book and see you when it's really Asian people. Press one. I ain't that many times you can convince a nigga when Kev on the air talking shit. You can't force me to see me, nigga. That ain't us, bro. We are the Victorians. We built up a lot of our brothers in the continent y'all call Africa, the many tribes, and established freedom and liberty there as well. Press one.
Unknown caller.
I want that smoke. Press one. Hit that like button.
From Deborah.
Deborah, hit that like button and subscribe. What's on your mind, sister?
This is Deborah from Florida.
What's on your mind? What you got to say about this situation here?
Your topic on the screen, Mr. Dane Calloway.
Go ahead, sister.
I have to say I was a follower of his for a couple of years, trying to find out where my true history lied through all the covers of lies of, are you a halfling? Are you a Saxon? Are you a mulatto?
Yes.
Let's see, Cherokee, Creek, Seminole. I've been all of them, according to them.
Yeah, you
And
say that
then
again.
they-
You've been every Indian according. You've been every Indian, and you just confused as we are, huh? You do. Damn, I'm this one too. Go ahead.
I was all of them according to them. Then I found out that federally I've been listed for 28 years as a Pan American Indian
now wait
from
a
a
minute.
state tribe.
From where? A Pan American Indian from where?
It's just a fake tribe from the Department of Defense through the Red
Hold up,
Cross.
Hold up, hold up. They watching me right now. Hold up.
Yeah. We'll make sure
Now,
they
hold up,
can hear
hold up.
you.
I know. I want them to make sure that who you talking, who you telling this to. They watching right now. Say it again. Say it again.
Yes, sir. The Department of Defense used a cover of Indian tribes to bring in immigrants, wash out the original people's names through death, murder, dismemberment, insane asylums. And in the insane asylums, they would use chosen people to place seed in willing internment camps here in America. And the ones that were willing to provide
now wait a minute.
babies
What
for
are
the
internment camps? What are internment camps for my Democratic friends who think I'm playing out here? What are internment camps? Tell them what that is.
They are called work camps. They are called
Labor camps.
turpentine camps. They are called labor camps. They are called vagrancy camps. They are called contraband camps.
Go ahead.
They are called reconstruction camps.
Go ahead.
We have a long list of
Now, wait a
covering
minute.
up.
No matter how many massive long lists, who organized these events of these camps of my people, Deborah?
The War Department.
That's right.
And then they called it the Department of Defense. And then they
That's
called
right.
it the Red Cross.
Come on.
All from Switzerland, Sweden, Geneva Convention. It's from way back when 134 nations came together and made an agreement to kill off the original landowners and provide for themselves
That's right.
the Israelites' homeland and their children to make them strong again, which was just a lie.
That's right.
It's just a lie
Talk
to
to the
kill off the
classroom.
people. I have found this because I couldn't stop writing the 3 triangles that I saw as a child.
Go ahead.
I couldn't stop writing the word Saxon because they took it away from me when my hair started getting darker, and they told me I had to go back to my grandma. Then they started the Indian indoctrination of the tribe crap. And with great grandma saying, no, 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 we had big cities. We were not native Indians. We were natives of here. So she may have brainwashed me with that lie also. God told me I will not know until I'm redeemed.
Oh my goodness. God said you wouldn't know until you didn't know at the time what, but until you were what?
Redeemed, sir.
That's right.
Until I grew and I crawled and I cried and I said, oh Lord, there has to be a different way, a better way. They can't see that they're in a socialist, communist takeover. They just can't see it because they haven't asked God to show them. They just haven't asked God to show them. They're in the mass delusion. Everybody shall be fooled. I'm still fooled. God said, you'll be fooled till the day I show you everything. And that won't be till you see my face again. Because I've seen his face. He's shown it to me. When I die, he shows me his face every time. And he says, why? Sir, why does it look like that? If that's really you, tell me why you look like that. He said, because anything else would be a symbol. Anything else would be a crescent or a moon or a cross or a stick. I'm just light. I'm all. I'm everything. I'm more than you could encompass in your little mind.
That's right. That's right. Now look. Now look. Talk to me. So they
Yes,
program a lot of so-called white folk that they were Pan American Indians, correct?
yes, yes, sir.
Now watch this. To the contrary, why do you think they call these people Pan African, Pan African Americans? Why?
Yes, sir, because they're bringing them in. They're indoctrinating them
And
in
then they
other
said they was here,
countries.
and then it gives them a history of this false sense of slavery when it didn't occur this way. You see
Yes, sir. Yes,
how
sir.
they gave you a history through time immemorial. They did that for the
Yes,
foreign
sir.
blacks who came in and said blacks were in this type of slavery. You got to have history said this way to get a degree here, and that became when the lie became the truth. And like scripture say, who
Yes, sir.
changed the truth into the lie? Who changed the lie into the truth? Well, if you know what happened,
Okay.
you will know all of the hints that the scripture tells you on who did this to you. You just got to find yourself in it. So I thank you for the call, Deborah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I thank you for the call. So you got when we talking refuge, we talking Krevni Christ, aka the Red Cross, aka the concentration camps or internment camps or labor camps or wherever they can take you when you was arrested by way of the 13th Amendment for not having no job at all. Press one. These people did us wrong, and for their great grandchildren to sit up here and walk around this earth today as if they are from here and tell us, well, I don't think y'all deserve no reparation. I don't think you deserve citizenship. Yeah, I think you should go home. You don't think we should deserve what? But you give our money to Jewish people of on what happened to them German Jews, what happened to Jews, German Jews by German people with the same bloodline. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We helped by way of the first investment to help rebuild France by way of the loan bonds and help Germany repay that. Y'all never paid us off the back end like finesse two times. Hey, you got the great grandchildren of the first investors of your whole existence, and you never gave back. So as far as reparation go, you got to say for what first? Because at this point in time, there's no measure. They starting at 800 to a trillion damn dollars, and you already running your mouth. Wait till you see the real truth, weirdo. God say he gonna make you look at we have inherited lies. You know what inherited mean? When you pass down stuff. See, we supposed to be inherited to Jubilee. This our names. This our Jubilee. This our nation. This our and y'all just been raping and pillaging and taking from, looking down on, telling them to lace their boots up. But when God calls them out of their state of mind, check this out. You gonna be in awe like this. No. Yeah, because they called by his name. And when it happened, like it's happening now, ain't nothing like birth pain. Hey, when it's happening now, you already getting a little shooken behind words. Like, wait till you find out what you've done. And it wasn't Toby is my name. Oh, no. Oh, no. What y'all have done was Holocaust. Press one. Genocide. Margaret Sanger. Yeah. A stolen legacy, a stolen heritage, a stolen crown, a stolen name, a stolen land. Yeah, y'all all out of jurisdiction and out of bounds. That's why you confined to little islands on the ocean. That's why. That's why Washington, D.C. sits on the damn island and way over there. That's why. That's why. They're not even supposed to be doing business over here. And if you knew this, that's the thing about it. If you know, I'm not. You know, a person can only argue this little Indian shit so long, but you got to let these people know you just a federalized example on why I shouldn't fuck with you. Press one. These niggas talking about this is us. That's why I don't listen to these clowns just doing sign language. Press one. Only Dane Calloway would say we are from the pagan. We would be the pagans, right? We from the pagan. Press one. Mandane County pagan. Press one, and we talked with sign language like little babies. Dane Calloway. You guys are nothing, and you don't want to know law because y'all like little Moors and little fraternal dudes who want to keep us enslaved because you've been in business. No, without that little weak ass slave story, you get nothing. That's why it's important for people like me let you understand why it's us who get the reparation. That's why. You stole it from music. You ain't created no music. You ain't created nothing around this camp. You ain't got no music. Y'all stole it by way of trust. Trust. Press one. Y'all playing trustees over our belongings and what our forefathers left us. Y'all took it and ran and developed y'all whole nation and incorporated our names and bullshit by way of the dolls. Press one. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the super chat, Amanda. Thank you for acknowledging truth. That's all I can say. Thank you for that. Let me read off my super chat real quick for the people who contribute to this page, man. My man Brian King in the building early out there somewhere in the world watching the show. Betty Hampton, Bo Cat, RT Bell, TC, Taj, Cedric Jefferson, Water World, the Cool Panda, Water World again. Shout out to y'all out there in the world. Blessings to y'all. When we was talking like this, when it's our names on contracts, on Magna Cartas, they want you to believe you was dressed up in the costumes of the world fairs like this, costumes. Press one, and not dressed in Victorian. They want you to think of, when you think of beautiful people way back in the day, and like the movie Titanic, they want you to think of white people. You don't know who you is. That's why. You are them. They say, you know that little meme, I am him. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are, sir. And yes, you are, ma'am. Good day, my lady. Press one. That was you. Now you went from Indians to slaves to didn't. Come on. These don't even look like you. Press one. These people can't sign no contract using sign language. Press one. You better leave your mark. You better leave your mark right there. Scribble, squabble. Press one. Nigga, this how they talk, bro. Press one. And George Washington, what the fuck, where's the signature? Press one. That ain't how the Magna Carta, bro. That ain't what the fuck we was doing. We wasn't talking like that. We were only talking like that, Dane Calloway, if we was deaf. Press one, and we needed to communicate. Like, get in there in that kitchen and make me some grits, Paul. Press one. Get your ass in there, bro, and stop doing it to me and make grits. Press one. Oh my God, Tom Jones is a loser. Hashtag no scrubs. Grits mix. One. Potato. Shut up, Tom. No one else is saying, be quiet. No one is saying that we are Native American. Tom Jones, just be quiet. No scrubs. Keep your bow and arrows in your pocket. Ain't nobody saying that we Native Americans. Yes, y'all is. Be quiet. Y'all needy people. Native people. Press one. Let me look at Google. Press one. Don't even lie now. Press one. Look at it. Nobody said that. Yeah, you, Janice. All y'all was trying to get people to sign up to say they was Indian. Press one. Sign up here. Yes, you was. Yes, you was, Dane Calloway and them. Yes, you was, punk. Nigga, when our powers combine, stupid, I am Captain Planet with your dumb ass. You ain't no damn Indian. You a black German. That's what you is, like Ice Cube and them. That's what you is. Talking about a new contract. Damn a contract. Just get out. Press one, I give my niggas some jobs. Press one. Y'all believe vain things of no profit. You a turtle, and then what? You an Indian, now what? You want a federal? Why you don't go to the Indians and say, why you don't go to the federal government and get a check then? They get a check. Why you ain't got one? Liar. Y'all quit playing with me and then stop trying to use Kyrie fucking marketing strategies to sell you Indian made Nikes, nigga. Shut up, punk. Boop bop beep boop bop boop. Oh, you can that shit up out of here, slave shoe market. They think they got us figured out. What they won't resell you is some British Knights. Presently, what they not gonna sell you is no Crown Royal again. That's what not gonna do. That's what we not doing. But not right now. Not right now. Wait till 50 Cent drop the new G units and call them G units. Do not make it like Royal nothing right now. Press one. Listen, Tom. It's fun. It's fun. It really is, bro. But I'm gonna put you on timeout, okay? Okay. I know it's hard for you to admit because you had a gun, a 6-shooter with bullet. Press one in a cow. I know you think your family members was really called the Gray Wolf of the North Dakota Hills, nigga. I know, bro. Trust me. Ooh, and y'all used to make it rain, running in circles. I got you, bro. Chill out. Go over there and sit on the corner and thank Amanda for contributing to your EBT program for you even being in existence here. Press one. You here by way of charity. Press one. Thank you, Amanda, for that contribution. So you know Dan Calloway said that y'all was Indian. So this is how y'all talk. My friends, I am glad to see you, my friends, today. Press one. This is Dan Calloway. This is how y'all talk. I saw the video already. I have come from far east in the east to sit with you. Press one. He's saying his words right now. Young men are not learning, and soon it will disappear from this country. Press one. Now I'm gonna show y'all who this loser is in history in his costume, Halloween dressed up as. Press one. Now look, it is for us to take a record of it right here on this video for those who come across it in the future before it's lost forever. Press one. Each delegate give his tribal sign. Now watch. Now here's a delegate for the peace treaty. Press one. You talk to me with your hands, nigga. Dane Calloway. This more looks like a forced interrogation to me. Okay, Dane. Okay, this is when they met your people. They was dressed up in clothes, and you was dressed up in what? You was living in teepees, Dane. Black people lived in teepees, Dane. There's not a record of no niggas ever living on damn teepee, except by way of the Red Cross when they tried to wipe us out. Press one. Yeah, that's Walter Plecker, Loki. Yeah, that's what you know. That's Walter Plecker. I didn't want to say nothing. Press one. I didn't want to tell y'all that was Walter Plecker. I was just gonna look in the chat room to see. And Loki, guess what? And Loki, you goddamn right. You know, and one special star for Loki. Press one. It's 1 star for you. You get a star and a half, bro. And you just got here. Press one. You damn right. That's Walter Plecker. Press one. You damn right. Ready to wipe your ass right up out of history with a historical record. They not going to tell you that. You only think, give them 2 stars. Everybody put 2 stars for Loki. You damn right, Loki. You get 2 stars by your name, nigga. I ain't never seen that. You damn right. That's Walter Plecker sitting right there. And Dan Calloway. And this one of me made treaties with them. Yeah. Yeah, the nigga who stole King George's name and heritage. Press one. Diz clown. Give him 2 stars. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Give him 2 stars. We got to make each other feel good. Try something new. Press one. Watch this. Press one. Give him 2 stars. That nigga smiling right now. These niggas really giving me 2 stars? Yes, they are, sir. That's right, bro. You keep going. You're going to get yourself an Amazon gift card. Keep fucking around in this classroom. Courtesy of the mob. Press one. Courtesy of the mob. Yeah, we teach. Yeah, it's starting, bro. Yeah, Walter Plecker. I like when niggas in my class, he looks familiar, teach. You know who that look like? Who? Walter Plecker. Yeah, sitting down there with Indians doing sign language too. So he still names. Press one. This nigga still names. Meet with Indian tribes doing sign language all over the place, still in George Washington Gillespie's name all over the goddamn universe. Press one. Running off with your heritage. I mean, mine. Press one. Yours too. And then motherfuckers gonna sit right here and start doing up sign language. So Dane Calloway gonna portray that he's an Indian. Attaching this one gonna portray that they some damn Indian. Aboriginal TV is gonna portray that they some damn Indian. Sonetta TV is gonna portray that they some goddamn Egyptian. Press one, they gonna tell you anything that the federal government allows them to benefit from. Press one. They're here by way of deceit and deceit only. Coffee and Kush TV. Damn. Bars. I'm like a Fred Hampton. Woo, y'all better slow that brother down. Press what? We got one who can see. Press one. Show your ride, Ray Ray. Look at this. I talk like this. This is the tribe of the Shoshanon. Press one. Hi, I'm Dane Calloway, great grandfather. I come from all the way back over there, over there, where we buy. I arrived here last night from far away, over there. My father, Washaki, was a great chief of all the Shanaki, over there. Press one, and when I come from up out the way and double back over there. Press one. Right there by the newborn. Well, over there by the 63rd. No, I'm not from 63rd. But. Now, this is Short Face. He's a pagan. Hey. That's all I got to say when they get, hey. I like my hamburgers wide. And oh, yeah. Peace be unto you, my brother. Black man is God. Peace. And we offer land from the God. He ain't said nothing. Now, one word popped up on the screen. It said, I am pagan. I feel very glad. This nigga threw up every gang sign and in the world, and all he said was, hey, guys, get the fuck out of here. Press one. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck? That's how y'all was talking? These people ain't signed no contract here, liar. Press one. This is World Fairs. This is what they was doing at the World Fairs. Talk to them. It's like a human zoo. They had black folk. They had all of them trying to give them history here. So they can record it and make it look like a future history. Tell them they kid, look, this is where you Indians come from. Nah, bro. Look at this one. Look at this one. He got a horse printed on his pouch like he bought it from downtown LA market. Press one. He got a fucking horse printed. It ain't even, that motherfucker is a laser print. Press one. He got beads and shit on the other side of the Rocky Mountain. I have ever seen these people here before. Look at him. He ain't never seen them people. Look what he say. I ain't never seen these signs. I came from somewhere else. Press one. Look at Pops. He ain't got paid yet. They playing with his money. He coming in. His name Flathead. Come on. Look at this guy. He coming in flaming hot. You know what? Move. These niggas don't pay. I've been at this goddamn circus this whole time, and these niggas ain't paid me shit. Press one. Coming over here. They brought me here from the Flathead country. Them is Asian people. You know what Flathead country? You know what a Flathead is? That's them Asians. Press one. Look, on the other side of the Rocky Mountains, and he ain't talking about Colorado. Press one. Watch this. I have never seen these people here before. And look at the guy next to him sitting there like, what the fuck are you saying with your hand? Man, you better not have just told the truth, nigga. We about to get this white man named Plecker. He finna give us everything. We finna get a casino and everything. Press one. He like, fuck that, I don't believe him. There's always that one person. I don't believe that nothing, we ain't finna win. I ain't eight, fool. Fuck that, I don't know none of these niggas. Press one. Now what? Do something. Catch a fade. Press one. It's always one. He ready to go. Press one. And this dude over here is the same nigga that's on the side of the Aztec bottle. Press one. Hecho in Mexico. You all not fooling me. Ah, Captain Planet, he's our hero. Wanna take pollution down to that's the motherfucking Hecho in Mexico. Pop dude. D-Jack. That's the one that the Mexicans be printing on the side of the truck. Press one. They got us. They got us, bro. Never seen them and cannot understand none of their language. Look at this shit. Dan Calloway. He can't understand shit. I don't understand nothing, but they're all my brothers and we all the same race. That's fucked up. We all the same race and that's my brother, but I ain't heard nothing. My name is JJ and you ain't heard it from me. The world's first Pookie and Ray Ray right here. Blood. Sir, question. If these are your brothers and y'all all the same race, why you don't know their language? You know, it's the simple things. Oh my goodness. This is the guy Night Shoots from Tribe Pagans. You know what a pagan is? Look at this one. He came dressed to the occasion. He must have bought this whole outfit from the flea market. Press what? Look at this one. Now, why is y'all drawing pictures of Indians if they got the Indians on motherfucking video live streaming? I'm going to ask a scientific question. How the fuck are y'all believing in cartoon Indians when they have video footage of Indians? Anybody gonna ask this shit? Or am I the only one smoking weed trying to think of, well, how the fuck did they even get some goddamn a video of some Indians? And they don't tricked us with all these pictures of Indians. And then these niggas is using the pictures of the Indians to say, look, we were Indians. Now wait a minute. Like, I don't watch JFK movie a bunch of times. I saw this before. Back and to the left. Press Ain't no way. And this nigga got a fresh ass colonial hat on to the other one that was just talking. So why don't this the only video y'all got of Indians? I'm sure y'all went on some expeditions with them. Where's the video? You telling me we gotta learn everything all over again? You sure do. Because it's a lie. That's why. It's a damn lie. The nigga said, the nigga said, is that Walter Plecker? Yeah. So Dan Calloway. The Indians was reclassified by way of this guy posing as a fucking Lone Ranger out here. And that's really Walter Plecker. Now, wonder the Indians changed their identities. No wonder the Indians had their identity. They legalized them. This is fake, but anyway, nigga, let's just say Walter Plecker erased us and put all y'all on, bro. Get out of town. This video says a lot. And then y'all playing in World War One and World War Two. The Indians was way before World War One and World War Two, nigga, and Civil War and all this shit. And y'all fucking World War One and World War Two videos look like fucking y'all fucking. You can't never keep the fucking camera straight. Acting like y'all only got a limited supply of video when y'all been videotaping since the fucking Indians, right? Am I bugging? Maybe it's the weed. I don't know. Maybe it's the weed. I don't get it. How did y'all believe this? Because Dan Calloway is fucking playing sad music. That's why. This why they people use all of this. What year was this? I bet you this the year that black people about to get them reparations for. Press one. Press. I say I bet you this the year I bet you this is the 1800s. I bet you this the 1800s, 1900s. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? See, you caught in a lie. See, everybody look at their neighbor.
Not like
I
this.
bet you. So they owe us reparations for the
Not like this.
1800s because of these people. You. Come on. Come on. You supposed
Unknown caller.
you supposed to be an Indian. You ain't you. They didn't take your house. They took your teepee. Nigga, you deserve a allotted spot in the motherfucking Grand Canyon or something. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air? What up?
Kevin,
Yes.
this is Dee
What's up?
from Frederick, Maryland.
What's going on?
You're not bugging. You're actually not bugging, and I pay attention to you. I like to call in and have a kiki moment, but I think you're really serious. And I was listening to Don Calloway. He just did a video with You're not bugging. I was just listening. I have you on live on my television screen,
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
while I'm making macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
And you're like, am I bugging? And I thought, let me call in and say, no, you're not bugging. Teach. Continue teaching. I love you. My macaroni sauce is about to scorch, and I just wanted to call in and say that.
Thank you, Queen. Get to your macaroni. Back to the video. You got to get back to the video. Lord Gross Venture, his name is Drags Wolf Tribe. Where are they in the Magna Carta? I have been brought to this pagan place. I shake hands with all these people. This Robert De Niro playing the role as an Indian. I am glad to talk to these friends. This like, we gonna find you. This like Bob Hope or one of these motherfuckers. I am glad to talk with these friends. I have finished. Hold up, cuz. This is like a nigga. What you here for? Nigga, I'm here drinking a beer in traffic, nigga. I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, and get out. Ugh. Press one. I have brought to this pagan country. Press one. Cuz got a whole Power Ranger outfit on. This where they got this shit from, Power Ranger. Hit the like button. So if the Magna Carta is 1215, how did you digress from royalty? Press one. Royalty that's been granted since the development of this nation to a damn Indian that was reclassified as a Native American and lost every. Get all the tone. This is about as close as black you gonna get right here. Press what? And he ain't got no lips, no eyelids like us. His phenotype ain't got nothing to do like us. Nothing. Now, I'm going to take y'all out the dream world, where the dream world of time immemorial and reality hit. Shit going to look like a cartoon. Look, I'm a Sioux. Look, he come from Poplar Creek. So this where y'all come from? Y'all little Sioux, and you, what, Cherokee, you said? This is the historical record of you, right here. Yeah. All this talk, you don't got no video of Negroes doing this. Press one. That's the thing about it. I'm winning. I win. You have no videos of me living like this. No, none of my relatives. You have none. There is no. Well, these are not African Americans, bro. Stop, bro. Y'all stop. Stop. Let my shirt go. Let my shirt go, bruh. Let it go. Let it go. Y'all got video. You telling me? And what was the black people doing at this time? I'm not doing this because I don't like y'all or dissing y'all audiences or nothing. I want y'all audiences to see intelligence. Intelligence. I want them to see intelligence, bro. think. So you was like this. You have no claim to royalty, no freedom, nothing. What is this? This is all by way of the federal government. What's this? It's not you. This don't look nothing like my people at all. At all. So y'all can keep trying to make stuff fit by putting Shannon Sharp next to him, putting T.I. next to people, trying to make shit look like some old, when this was just the other day. They got video. Press 1. They got video. With Walter Plecker. So please. And he the crow, damn it. He said he come from far away. He said he eating until he full, all the way up to the throat. That's it. I feel good, I'm finished. Here go James Eagle Tribe. I come from Mandan County. This is country. Okay, cool. We're going to keep going. Foolish Woman Tribe. Look at this one. This from the Foolish Woman Tribe. I, foolish woman, queen of foolish women everywhere. Press 1. I sign contract, give Walter Plecker everything. I, 14th Amendment citizen. Thank you. I, foolish. I, young chop grandfather. I'm from Chirac. I do beats. That is all. I'm sorry. Like, I live with the pigeons. I am glad to see my far, far away. I look at them. We eat and we smoke. For sure, for sure. Lord have mercy. Hey, I look around this room and blow my nose and eat at the same time with my brothers. Chili, my heart is pure and it fly away in tornado speed. Rain dots, drop my lips, kiss it on the mouth. Go up and down. This nigga Chakra's his own right now. He made that up. That nigga say, remember them dance moves we used to do? That nigga, I like these moves. Dane Calloway, y'all ain't shit. I have come from picking country in a little while. These are not my ancestors, man. We've been fresh our whole existence. I am here to talk. If we've been here trillions of years, bro, we've been fresh. We been went through this cycle of humanity, nigga. We ain't got feathers. Y'all trying to make it look like now we lived in teepees. We ain't never did that, bro. White Horse is my name. I've come to talk signs with my pagan friends. I welcome Dane Calloway to a conversation. What does this mean in sign language? Niggas been wearing purses. Look. I have come to talk signs with the white man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is my lodge in my country. This nigga the only white man that look like he playing around. He driving and shit. Press 1. Fine Young Man Tribe. Oh, this is my people. Fine Young Man Tribe. This got ain't no way. Fine Young Man Tribe. This must be the Neptunes. That's why y'all like for real. Y'all gonna say this for real, people. Press 1. I know that I'm carrying on. Never mind if I'm having it all. I was just fronting. You know that I'm wanted, girl. I'm ready to carry it along. Look, they black. And then put Pharrell next to this nigga. Press 1. You know I want it, girl. For sure, I can see that. I'm signing him to a record deal, bro. See if it comes out the same. Shut the fuck up. Don't make no damn sense. We around here fooling around saying these are people. If our forefathers seen this now, bro, we smoke and eat. I am well. That is good all the time, brother. Joe Big Plume Tribe. They just making up shit now. Joe Big Plume. What's your name? Joe Big Plume. Look at this one. I have arrived. I see big men from other tribe. I have a German Nazi coat on. Press one. I don't know how I got this. Press one. I have a fucking Nazi coat on. I don't know how I got this fucking coat. Press one. Boy, this jacket I got on right here is just the wrong time period for a damn Indian. Press one. This is more like a World War I sailor's coat of somebody who went missing. Boy, Kev showed know how to pay his attention. And this motherfucker got this motherfucker got the wrong time zone type of jacket on here. Cuz just got on with a World War II stolen military jacket. Look at this. Look at this. You can't make this up. No, you can't make this up. And he got a collar shirt. Watch how we do this. Even to laugh at this shit. Watch this. You know I'm boy. He couldn't hold the guns. They're cracking up, nigga. Oh shit! I got a button up. John Wayne. John Wayne. Come on, bro. We gotta stop this madness, yo. I'm Walter Plecker. I steal things. I blow my nose. I'm the first slime. Press one, young thug ain't got nothing on me. If they only knew I'm Adolf Hitler, I've been taking over shit this whole time, demolishing, pillaging, and pillaging throughout. For I am the devil that the Bible speaks of. Press one. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. She said Germans invented what? Yeah, because the German that invented it is right here. That's why. Y'all ain't paying no attention. That's why. Y'all not looking at this stuff, man. Huh? They want you to believe that you was dressed like this and they was dressed like this and they was always smarter and tall. This is wild, family. But this is what you got to go to. You got to get back to the basics, Indian Sign Language, and go, wait a minute. Wait a minute, dang. This isn't making sense, champion. This isn't making too much sense, man. This isn't us. And they don't care. They go live, they play sad music. They're too embarrassed to admit that it's all fabricated history told by who? And made it by Rockefeller Foundation to give you a time immemorial history. And if it's slavery, that's what sticks. That's what it is. Press one. You went into servitude. You went into yeah. And this is what makes you still eligible for repayment of that. Because it just happened not that long ago. That's why. This whole lie was created in your destruction. That's why. And they can't just tell you that. Look how they acting with, should black people get reparations? No. Hell no. You can call civil war. Oh no, they ain't finna get nothing. Yes, they are. They're due. Their names are on that. These Indian names, none of them Indian names is Washington, Scott, Thomas. None of them Indian names are this. You know why? Because those names go back to the Victorian age and in a long time. We've been here long hundreds of years before this happened. How long is the Magna Carta? That's them in the 1200s. Plecker is Columbus. Walter Plecker is Christopher Columbus. You're absolutely right. He brought all the immigrants. All of them came. You are the Indian in real life, not the drawn in illusion, made up Indian. You, the slave one. You went into bondage, and you were everything that's written in Scripture. It happened to you right here in this time frame. They got your mind with these fake preachers and pastors and all these things we've all been watching in dream la la world. Now that TV is irrelevant, the rap community, people are coming out this fucking dream state, it's starting to make sense to the average person who never had shit like us, who never graduated shit like us. Nigga can see the shit like, damn, it's made simple and to the simple man. Something that was so complex to learn 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago to even understand is right here. You know, it's right there. Boom. And was there's Africans that came with him? Yeah, and they owed him big time. That's why. But the reparations here is on a whole nother reason. That's why they haven't figured out if it's 500 billion, 800 billion, 1.4 trillion, 2.2 trillion, 7.2 trillion. And once they start dividing that shit up, that's just California. You're going into Nevada. You're going. Then once you start getting the same names and the same people and the same families doing the same thing. I'm sorry. Once you start getting the same thing and the same families per state, and they start figuring it out per estate, those families can go all the way up into the fucking trillions per family. That's why. That shit can go all the way up to fucking, because you think of how many international corporations are running on these people. That's just the base start. Without any backlog of taxes, without being, they've been giving themselves tax breaks this whole time by way of international corporation tax breaks, banks, and all that shit, when that was illegal. Now, how much is back pay to? See, usually, what would happen is the redeemer would have to do what? Pay for a lot of years that wasn't in. Boom, get the land back. But being they have overstayed and not honored the jubilee, they have their back pay and their you talking different sequences of interest rates inflating. You're going quantum with what the fuck they owe you. You understand what I'm saying? The interest rates in 1900s, the 1850s, they began to amass all of this wealth off of interest rates. All on you. That's a lot of money you gotta fucking accumulate. That's bigger. That's because the trust, the beneficiary. It's the biggest estate in the world. It's the biggest estate known to man. Why? Because it is the world. That's why, like the Pope has the world. Well, the Pope on his way out. The Queen has died. Shit goes back to the God is good all the time. Not on your time, not on my time. You're not on that time, not on that time. They can't predict it. They don't know how to stop it. They used to think they can get rid of an individual to stop it. Press one. Press one. They soon realize it doesn't stop. Press one. It's going to happen. That's the thing about it. Doesn't matter. God always finds individuals who's willing to risk it all because for the sake of truth, because they're truthful individuals. He ain't gonna put this truth in a liar. He ain't gonna put this in a nigga that's just wilding out and just easy to. You got it. This is a truth that needs to be delicate. It's delicate, G. It's like tender meat, salmon, G. That's why. So it's a lot of individuals that may be upset, or maybe have they F you, or who are you, or I'm Kev, I'm who I am. I'm just this. Peace. You know? You got a peace, G. So may turn the volume up just a little bit. I apologize if the volume is a little down, but 424-209-9506 if you want to talk about this conversation in a constructive matter. Shout out to the people in my Cash App. Jason Harris, my man. Shout out to you, sir. It's been a blessing. From the Dawes Roll to the dolls over in Germany, you can see the whole theft of what happened to African Americans' savings, their money, their pensions, their bonds, the theft that occurred. They know what happened because they've been reusing these same names. Period. And how have they been able to do that? Well, keeping you in a state of wonder. Disneyland, uh, uh, entertainment business. They spend a lot of money because it's a lot of money to be made. If there wasn't no money to be made, millions of dollars wouldn't be spent on you to have your head in entertainment news rather than what's important. You don't even know what freedom is. You don't even know what the Magna Carta is and how it relates to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, how that's just one holy grail, like Jay Z said. Press one. How it's one holy grail. We dealing with law. That's how God operates. All that other shit is just spooky to keep you mentally confined, afraid to speak. And unfortunately, we've been defeated by, not defeated, but put made complacent with fear and entertainment. We gonna take away the banks if the inflation is, and banks ain't no good for you at all. But you think the banks are good for you, so you go into a hysteria. That's programming. You know, these people over here dealing with slave contracts. I'm over here trying to tell you how you became a slave by way of Lloyd of London's and insurance bonds and all that. See, Candace Owens and them know all about this. Press one. Remember, I was talking about this person sitting on this bench up here. That's gonna be King Riches in a minute. Okay, this is what the Wizard of Oz is all about. It's about you being international corporations robbing you while you sleep and keep reusing your name over and over and over again for insurance purposes. And they don't want to give the descendants of those people who passed on and passed their heritages and their belongings and possessions down have been stolen by a specific group of people, and they know this. So you can claim an Indian, but an Indian's not entitled to this. An Indian's not entitled to this. It's not entitled to estate law because y'all dealing with leaves and pebbles and stones and beaver skins. Remember, nothing of law. So why don't you just go live in the woods somewhere? Why don't you do that? Why would the federal government have to owe you when they created you? Indian, you here to steal you here to take part in the theft. A lot of you people who claim Indian and Antaja, y'all's a bunch of foreign Haitians and Africans. Just like the Hebrew Israelites are a bunch of Saudi Arabian, Africans, foreigners, and y'all gonna find out, you're gonna find out because the estate belongs to the estate. The names are the names. Press one. Census link. The names are the names, champ. And your little Hebrew name, that's not gonna be on there, champ. Watch, God gonna show you who the Hebrews are. He gonna show you how he ripped your whole heritage up. He gonna show you why they in dream world dressed up. Press one. He gonna show you by the law why they daydreaming, talking about don't wear no pants. They just don't know what Jesus died for. Press one. They don't even know why the Messiah died. They don't even understand why the Son of Man died. Why did this happen? Press one. They don't even understand it. They too busy trying to enforce 501(c) federalized religions on you for a tax break. A part of the Pope, Holy Roman See, all internationals claiming stolen legacy. Get up out of here, bro. That book is real law. Real law. And once you understand the Bible is law here in America, and is ecclesiastical and Levitical law here, going all the way back to the founding fathers, then all this other stuff is just daydreams put forth to confuse you just for argument, just for the sake of argument. That's it. To make themselves appear brighter. But then somebody come and tell you something like this, and wait a minute. So the names, yeah, he said, are called by my name. This is happening in real life. These niggas acting like they trying to tell you to name your Hashawab or bin Hawashai. Press 1. That's not here. He gonna show you what his name is. He gonna show you who he is. We dealing with law, champion. We dealing with law. All this other emasculated forms of law of daydreaming, we don't know nothing about. That's daydream. Yeah, you put on some cowboy boots and an Arab suit and say that all day. Pick up a stick and walk around Venice Beach. Seen that shit growing up in South Central our whole lives. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Challenge me on this truth. Press 1. See, if the Hebrew Israelites got to tell you that all this happened in America, see, all them other 12 tribes, Hebrew, it ain't going to make no sense to you. So why not just keep the lie going? Why not? Why admit that we have full, why? Why give him the credit of saying he was right when we can just continue to fuck him and fuck that? We can continue to be right. Press 1. All Catholics too, whether Pan-African or Kemite. All Catholics, Pan-Americans, Catholics are Pan-Americans, and these blacks are Pan-Africans. Does that make sense? All of them are foreign to the king and the descendants and not freemen. They are here by way of treaty. Because remember, once America was created, it developed its first treaty with Morocco. They all just established treaties with America and came over here by way of treaty and usurped the nation. They really just, that's why the Moors, they don't even talk over here no more. The Bays, the Indians, where they at? Where they at? There's no Indian like Shalawaka in the Dawes Roll that were reclassified and their lands really stolen. The allotted lands that were stolen, those are real names. Like Johnson, Gillespie, this one, Taylor, this one, that one, this one, Wales. All of these beautiful names, these so-called old English and English names come from you. Jackson, this one, that one. Their name are Slavics and Germans and Asian names. None of them. But here they got your name. Why? They got your benefit here. Why? And you on the law. That's the immigration shit. They've been doing this since, let's say, Ellis Island. Right up in them time frames, early 1900s, just like I said. Fighting FBAs. Yeah, there's no such thing of a foundational black American. A foundational black American is an African American that came over in the 1900s. There's no such thing as foundational black American. That's a Haitian that came over with Asians and other ones to defeat and overthrow you. There's no such thing that don't even make sense in law, because black means dead in law. So how could you have a foundational dead in law lineage? That doesn't matter. You're trying to kill us. You're trying to keep us sedated. How you gonna have a foundational black? Black is dead. So how could you have I'm bringing you out of I'm bringing you out of death. How could you have a foundational black? Because black is dead in law. So you're reinserting yourself as a knowing slave. You was tricked. You're not foundationally black. You cannot. That's not a solid foundation. You in the scripture. That's your foundation. You not found. That ain't your foundation. You know what black means? See, but because you believe you black, because black Germans over there told you was black and you proud and start dancing around like Africans when they get money, press money, start jiggling, press money, jiggling. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm dead and I'm happy to be in law. They need you to be black. They need you to be black because they are black. So as long as it's like civil rights, as long as you fight for African Americans, they're African Americans. You're not. Those are 14th Amendment citizens. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Those are 14th Amendment citizens. You were forced to be. They are black until they were converted into 14th Amendment. You were who you were until you were converted into who they are, black. They became white and you became black, which means dead. It's dead in law and you're acting in a refugee state. That's why they got to keep you hit with so much shit, because they keep you in a peril state of mind. You're like a wanderer when they're the wanderers. You see? They're from Scandinavia. They're from Germany. They're Slavics. You're from here. You've been here. They told you this time immemorial history as a way to draw and whitewash history and to make it look like black slave Africa. Now that's the Rockefeller teaching that you got. Everybody got it. When in fact, these are the Victorians. These are the people who was really, you feel me? Y'all foreigners who were working for these people. And y'all had a great relationship, like Pearl was saying. That's why she running mind games around niggas. Pearl is telling you the truth. And they're using the foreign Africans to debate Pearl, a slave trade that's for them. For them both. So they want you to do the Martin Luther King thing. They want you to say, they want to trick you. They want to say, oh, black freedom reparation. You know who give reparations for blacks? White, who you see as white people. Because they are black people, just like Indians. That's why they all trying to be black. China man, all of them right now, because they stay in blacks. Oh shit, blacks. Black time, trying to take the head of them, black minority. We all in this together. Kumbaya, my lord. And you just unwittingly, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, minority. Yeah, benefits. Yeah, come on, let's go destroy things and tell America get it right. And you just right there with them. I want my Dick Gregory talk that shit, George. And so, nigga, you better wake up and understand this is real. They trying to get your reparations. And listen, this is what I thought about today when I was in the shower.
Unknown caller.
Hold up. This is what I thought about today when I was in the shower. Check this out. When Martin Luther King died, he said, I may have sold our people into a burning house. What did they call you by way of Jesse Jackson? African American. African American. That's just like saying French and Nazi, because they all was in tandem with each other. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up?
Hey, what's up, Kel? This B calling in, B from Texas. What's going on, brother?
Oh, man, teaching and edifying the people. What's up, champ?
Man, I heard you talking about the topic about the reparations, and then even the Hebrew Israelites. I was studying with them, just trying to figure out things at one time. And then, yeah, they do want you to change your name. And it didn't make sense to me, like, why they want why I got to change my name. And I talked to my grandparents about the Bible before they passed, and then my granny checked me about that. My granny and my papa are like, man, we not from West Africa. Like, we from Louisiana. We from right here in America.
That's right.
Like that name.
That's right.
I'm a Jackson. That name means something. Like,
yes, of course.
So I backed off of that. That name means something. And that was their words. And so I totally understand what you're talking about, because I lived it in real life. Like, yeah, I got checked. I had to go back to the drawing board. That's why I'm glad and I'm appreciative to be in contact with you, bro. You the spirit of truth. You breaking it down how it really is, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for listening. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
My man, and that's real. That's real. When we know y'all shit, y'all trying to stop us from knowing our stuff. We know y'all's all right there, Morocco, the treaty. That's what's up. Y'all been confusing us a long time. I mean, eventually we gonna figure it out. Somebody gonna be born to figure this shit out. Press one. Somebody gonna wait a minute. They tricking me with this more. That's only means Safaric, sailor, like they banned to the water. That's why they Moors. Then they became 14th Amendment citizens after you fail. Under the Supreme Court, this is illegal. Everything they did was illegal. And it takes a kinsman of old day of a specific bloodline to even unravel it. So they can get mad at what I know naturally and what they don't. Press one, they can try to distract, distort. It's all gonna come back to the truth. That's why I said, come and eat. Come over and try to beat me. Start saying press one. Start doing it. Start pretending. So I can watch who controlling this shit in the background and watch how these media groups that control Candace Owens and all these niggas, Anton Daniels, is in the background watching, trying to steal my formula. Well, steal this. Because this is what's cool right here. This is my lane. Ain't nobody fucking with me with this. Press one. So you can't. So in the Indians, that's y'all world. But my knowledge trump y'all's with just a few videos. My knowledge trumped the Pan-African. They all came up with this in the 1850s. We was living over here doing this in the 1800s, well before they even found the motherfucking Egyptian pyramids over there. Press one. You better find out when they even found that shit over there. When they even put that shit, Mickey Mouse shit together. Press one. Ain't nothing there but some rocks. Disney World. Some so what type of shit.
Unknown caller.
Nobody. That's all I'm saying. Some so what type of shit. They want to disrespect the word of God and law and royals and all of this. Come on and play. Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air? What up?
Peace, Kev. It's Taj, man. How you doing, sir?
Oh, another beautiful day in paradise. Go ahead.
That's it. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and I understand that so much more with my independent research based on the breadcrumbs that you drop, sir.
My man sound like a new being, y'all. Go ahead, champion.
I swear to you, I get it now. You remember when you was playing Pearly and Adam when they was sitting down and they was talking about bringing on my boy?
Yeah.
Fuentes?
Yes.
Remember when he was like, "Hey, you're a good Christian woman." Good Christian woman.
Yes.
I was a little confused by that. But I understand the code now, man. I'm breaking the code.
Now you see it, right? A good Christian woman.
Yes. And that's the identity.
And that turned her into what? A sociopathic racist. It was a trigger. You a good Christian woman. Remember?
That's it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you want me to, I'll go all the way in because I see it now, Kev, and I'm just excited because I see it, and I know you spread it out and you lay it out the way only you can.
So go ahead.
And
you go ahead, knock it out. You got the flow. Go ahead, champ.
All right. So you know what I mean. I always wanted to know what's going on with like the LDS and all these splinter Christian groups.
Yeah.
And then when you brought up that guy, the guy who funds Daily Wire, the brothers who fund Daily Wire, the mineral guys, the Wilkes brothers.
The Wilkes
and
brothers.
I started looking at that.
Remember John Wilkes Booth and all Wilkes brothers and all that? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I started looking into all of these groups that fall under a quote unquote Christian identity. And I started finding things about like the Aryan Nation, the Church of Jesus Christ Christians,
Nazis,
and things of that. Yes, that's what it all led me back to.
You see why I say this? Now you see why I say Nazis. Our truth over here is like, bro, it's like food, bro. It's very potent, and it's sugar and honey mixed with it, but it's highly in vegetables and shit. We got vegetables. You feel me? We eat good.
Yeah, bro. And like, man, it's like for a minute I was lost in it, and then I just started realizing I'm eat real quick, bro. And like these dudes is all of these dudes is they the ones that went into like Dad was talking about the Department of Defense and all of that.
Go ahead.
Going back into the articles, going back into
the articles, right? That falls back onto
the articles.
So
yes,
we got
sir.
So Taj, Just let me know. We ready to go. This is goes back into the articles, and we found a whole military enterprise
I'm
federalized.
signing it.
We found it already with the articles and everything in it. So let's get to work. But go ahead, King.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie it all the way back in, man. And what was that? The Defense Act. It was like I don't got my notes right in front of me, but the
No, go
Defense
ahead.
Act around like 1947, 1948 is when they started bringing in like the CIA, the FBI, and all these letter organizations, and they are the ones that run that. That's why when certain stuff happen in this country, don't nobody like it seems like it should be a terrorist act. And if these people don't look a certain way, they're like, oh no, that's just a lone wolf and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And all these people going like I see the way that it is all ties back into these Christian identity groups. And I'm putting something together. I'm gonna have all my ducks in a row next time I call in, Kev. But I just wanted to let you know I see it, I know, and I appreciate you, yo.
Well, thank you for calling in and expressing yourself. My man Taj in the building.
Peace, peace.
Peace. My man, same year a certain country was founded. What country was that? Israel, the United Nations. Press one. You don't have to be afraid here, Marquise. Just support the real. If they turn my channel off, make sure you're on my patreon.com/KevGillsTV so you follow where I'm at all times, bro. Whether I'm over here, whether I'm on the Urban Conservative, or on my Coffee and Kush TV Live. That's the importance of it. You know, Israel. It's okay. Ben Shapiro and them. Press one, who believe in reparations to the Holocaust victims using our currency and our funds, but not the funds on their own people who they done this to, which is it just shows another level of character, and but it also shows that the African American man, so-called African American male, needs to stand up for himself and stop allowing the China Max, this for example, Vlad TVs, Lee yours, just to give you another reason on why they're all like this, bro. All of the record labels, they're bred on this incorporation and keeping you down and destroying your own people. If you knew you was a royal bloodline and you knew if your brother could redeem you, you wouldn't hurt your brother, even if y'all was from opposite gangs. Because if you went to jail and your son went to prison and your grandsons and your brother can go redeem you, press one. You wouldn't do nothing to him if you knew who you was. And I don't know like real like Hebrew Israelite stuff like on some royal dynasty and legal way of being who you are legally. So if you knew the Levitical laws and set your mind, I'm talking to Israel, Judah, the lawgiver, right? Didn't God say Judah will be my lawgiver and you Judah, right? So why you haven't been applying yourself to law other than putting on garbs with trinkets in it, run around like you Pharaoh or something like you the Pharisee? Press one. Why? We being uh, barred from our own jubilee, from our stuff by way of the Bar Association. That goes back to the Lloyds of London. Press one. That goes back to the Lloyds of London. And what is Disney World doing right now? People thought I was just playing. They thought I was just talking. They thought I was just talking. See? But now they know. Now they know. By way of Lloyd of London. They getting y'all caught up in that races to distract. And we go right with them. But watch how we come out of that. See? Racism. Oh, it's a bunch of Africans playing the same game over and over and over again. And the first thing they want to say, scream, is the term us. Ain't no us. Press one. Ain't no us. Y'all got to understand what this is. This is royal. This is royal status, bro. This is who you are. Y'all been looking at pictures of the great, this one and this one. Press one when you're the great. You're the great. Check out this news report. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you I've been right the whole time. Even though I've been showing you I've been right the whole time. Press one. I'm going to show you again. Make sure you support this broadcast. Go to Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang. If you would like to support this truth, the real truth, the real truth. Look, weeks before DeSantos took over, Disney gave itself new powers over special Orlando District document show. Press one. Now, ain't that something? Right before they began to celebrate, oh, Disney loses their sovereignty. Oh, Disney backtracks and gave and within them losing their sovereignty, wrote in the paperwork how to keep it. Press one. Did these people play too many games? Is why God says, Kev, get them. That's why. They play too many games. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go. They will put in the contract on their way out of here, a way for them to readjust and get back. Press one. See? You can't trust them at all. Now, I'm going to read this. Just before, this is by Rob Willie. Just before Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announced a new hand-picked board to take over Disney, not to get rid of Disney, a hand-picked board to take over while the queen is dead. You get it? Ain't long yet because you sleep and paying attention to rap. Press one. They picking over a board. They didn't get rid of Disney. They take over the board of. We just exposed it though to take over Disney long-held special governor district in Orlando, where Melanie King is. The entertainment giant created a declaration that said any changes to the district must be made a benefit Walt Disney World. The development threatens to reignite the spat between DeSantis and Disney. The disagreement reached a tipping point last year amid Disney's opposition to state law banning the teaching of gender and sexual orientation to students from kindergarten and third grade. Now, why would Disney be in opposition to that? Because they have a school and they are part of this whole teaching your kids all of this stuff, like Melanie King. Ask Melanie King about Disney. Press 1, the February 8th document, first reported by Orlando Sentinel, grants Disney a prior review and comment over any changes made to properties in the district formerly known as Reedy Creek Improvement District and known as the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District. I told you Disney was real and was a sovereign power. And when we brought it up, we made everybody realize that Disney was using sovereign fucking power to even exist. Press 1. Now listen to this. Because my work go unnoticed, I got to keep reiterating. Because our people are stuck on rap and not on royal bloodline. That's why. The document also states that the declaration shall be enforceable in perpetuity. Remember this word, in perpetuity, right? As if deemed unenforceable. Press 1. Until 21 years after the death of the last surviving descendants of King Charles III, King of England. Press 1. I said as the last descendants of King Charles III, King of England. Press 1. This is what they write. They're trying to keep themselves in history. This is what they're trying to do. According to the BBC, these royal lives clauses date to the 17th century throughout the rarely used NBC affiliate West of Atlanta reported Tuesday night. While the document was created more than a month ago, the new oversight board only just found out about it. Oh, wait. You telling me that Kev is the only one walking around with the history of how the Magna Carta is applied here? And even Kev? Wait a minute. They ain't know nothing about the 17th century. What? I just told you. The Magna Carta, fool. Press 1. I just told you. The Magna Carta. It ain't got nothing to do with King Charles III. Press 1. Because King Charles is they folk. Let's go back. Boom. They trying to put it right there. No, let's go further back than King Charles. Stolen legacy. Right there. King Charles. Remember, King Charles is the one Who's the one that passed away and gave his crown to his daughter? Who was that? Who was that? Who passed the crown to the daughter? But it goes further back than them. But who is that? What king was that passed after he died? George and Elizabeth? Now, who is King Charles? King Charles is alive? Or are they talking still 17th century? Shout out to y'all. Look, George and Elizabeth. Charles is Russian. What the fuck? But look, it's supposed to be George and Elizabeth. Macho Man Randy Savage and Queen Elizabeth. Remember? But the thing is, here's the kicker. What that got to do with here? Like sovereigns, like England, they're enforcing like the kings of England. What the fuck? And y'all just sitting back being entertained by Disney. Wait a minute. Royal lives here. Wait a minute. So they're British? Mickey Mouse and them? That's how we've been. This is I'm going to pose as the devil, aka international corporations. That's how we've been staying afloat. International corporations masquerading as Mickey Mouse. How else do you think we keep them fucking entertained? Press one. How else you think we fucking Disney? Everybody love Disney. Oh, you're at. Press one. (424) 209-9506. New board chairman Martin Garcia said challenging the document will likely result in a protracted litigation and suggested the case could go to the United States Supreme Court. The affiliate reported the board voted to hire 2 outside law firms. It's like, but isn't that just a theme park company on our? Isn't that just a theme park company? Yeah, a theme park company that was stolen with Walter Plecker and these people who made up Indians. Yeah, a theme park. You're absolutely right. You ever seen the Truman Show? You've been living in a themed world, Neo. Hit that like button. Charles is the new king after Elizabeth. Charles III. So shout out to Benjamin. He's saying Charles III is the new king after Elizabeth is the. So they want to go 21 years after the last descendant of. But who's his son? Here we go. Let me see here. Slick stuff. No, they're not behind the scenes. We just don't show up to shit. It's about this is see the theme parks and Disney. You notice it say 50 years. Every 50 years, it comes up because it's Jubilee, and the corporations have to renegotiate the lease. So it looks like this. It looks like they're doing this. No, they're just renegotiating the lease. And remember, every 50 years is the Jubilee. God's people, you return of the land. They don't honor the Jubilee because they have you in Wonderland. Remember, this is 50 years. Watch, I'm gonna show you. That's why it's so important that you know you are entertained by the devil's kingdom. Ain't no God in hell. Ain't no God in hell. Press one. You see that 50 in the middle of the castle? Every 50 years they got to renegotiate. They on so they stole the land. They couldn't just take it and go home. They took the crown and placed them and kept themselves here by way of international corporations, Disney, which bought up all of the lands, is like the hugest theme park ever. So they buying up, and then they took all this from black people. Victorian, they tore all this shit. This a mass grave, bro. Trust me, bro. Like the Pope, like the Vatican, bro. Right up under there. So you'll need to be entertained and live externally by way of materialism put forth by marketeers who ultimately work for this type of shit, is what's causing your own demise. It's pretty much they uprooted. This is like hell on earth, made to look like a beautiful place, but it has royal status. You don't have royal status because you gave all your power to an imagination world. You think Mickey Mouse ain't real, but it is. You made it real. You handed over all your sovereignty. Now the King of England, Elizabeth, and the Pope and them ran over all your shit, and you stuck entertained in a dream world. You ain't woke up yet. So this company itself dates back to World War I and World War II. And you ain't woke up from Mickey Mouse, Mortimer Mouse, which means dead. Again, you're dead. Remember, Alice in Wonderland. You're in a dream world, Neo. And you're stuck there. You really think Mickey Mouse is real when it talks and blinks and it waves. You're making this shit real. You don't make the puppets your reality. And by way of entertainment, because you believe in this shit. Believe is like you allow it to establish and reign over you. You believe in it. They set the law. They set the law. And you stuck playing around. They gave you the Indian story, the slave trade story. These ain't nothing but the world fairs all over again. You see them? And
Unknown caller.
everybody take part internationally by way of this. And nobody goes home. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
We're on live, and we appreciate you. We're watching you. Thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate you.
Good.
That's all I got.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So, it's a beautiful time to be alive. A real beautiful time. A beautiful time, the fact that you're able to see the difference in who has your stolen legacy. See, Mickey Mouse is King George, the last king. Press one. And they've been stolen ever since. King George, Queen Elizabeth. That's when the whole thing was stolen. The queen that just passed away was a Nazi. Her father was who? On their end. King George, right? Who gave his daughter to what? And she you may be looking at Margaret Sanger because she was with the Red Cross and everything. Stolen legacy. Your King George didn't look like that. Your Queen Elizabeth didn't look like that. They will be still alive. You see, she just passed away. See? They're playing a role. That's it. And the true heirs were born in the hood. They babies, kids. The true royals have been brought down to crack babies. And wild, G. You are something else. And you think that you think that you are just a regular nothing with your hand out because the leaders that you look up to are federalized agents sitting to confuse, demoralize, and confuse you by making you sit in self-pity. But once you begin to know God and establish your thought process on how to think, you can't, there's no fear there. You're confronting, like, where's Tyreek? Where's these Indians? All these people got questions that I was so worried they ain't around because I'm standing in my truth, just like you are. You stand in your truth. There ain't nothing there. There's no lie can come against you. No deceptive tactic of, oh, I appreciate you, good. Well, tell me something. Weeks before DeSantos took office, Disney gave itself new powers. They still trying to work their magic because that's what Disney do. And it's up to you to solve what happened to you, what happened to us, because they're not going to. They're going to keep renewing the lease, renewing the lease within themselves. As long as you stay asleep, you need to show up to Sacramento to the reparations place and up the ante. And because you're not, they're just talking and just hoping that they can settle for anything. No, this ain't no motherfucking car accident case. This is a worldwide lawsuit against Lloyds of London, the slave traders, Candace Owens and them husbands. Press one. Candace Owens' husband, family. Press one. Why she running around this earth talking about black people? Candace Owens' husband, family, needs to get ready and pay for reparations. It's a reason why. They're all over YouTube. Press one. Using these little racist remarks against my people. Do you believe in racism in Africa and slavery? And what about black slave owners? And don't you think they should pay white people and all of these things? That's because families, when they've been walking around this earth all rich, have taken part in ensuring the death of you and keeping you on the stock market and motherfucking putting the Red Cross and Margaret Sanger on you like an attack dog, and no other people had his own army turn against them. They are the federal government attacked African Americans in all the states and all governorships and overthrew them all over the country. Press one in the 18 and 1900s, not when you was no damn Indian. Press one, hit that like button and subscribe and support this program. Let me get my shout outs out the way. I got to save my energy. You know what I'm saying? I got to let this digest a little bit for the ones who like to come to school tomorrow, support the broadcast. You know, for the people who come to school, ready to go. 424-209-9506. Shiva, wow, okay. That's how you feel about the role? Great contribution. Great contribution. Thank you for that. To the moderator, Shiva, out there. Shout out to Brittany. Yeah, a great contributor to the show. Teresa. All of y'all. Lord have mercy. They bombed Tulsa and no, they did more than Tulsa. They did everywhere. And then they broke the dams in America and flooded out all the way. That's what made the Louisiana Purchase so cheap. And they flooded it out. Press one and then established riparian rights. Press one, then they established riparian rights and got you stuck on maritime law and brought forth this Serapis flag, which is that of the Pope, the Holy See, which is Peter, is the devil. Press one. So you've been under the control of Walt Disney, Satan's kingdom. You ever thought about Walt Disney and that show Fantasia? How this great works is going to bring about Satan himself? That's because you don't even know. This is all ran by way of the Holy See. Press one. This ain't nothing but a immigration rehabilitation Ellis Island Center. They go to Disneyland from China. They'll never go home. They just go from China. They go somewhere in the world, lost, and then get status right there. They start diving in. I don't believe nothing they tell me no more. I see it so clear. Press one. You're going to find out. The American Red Cross, Disney is all operating up out of this, keeping this false sense of time, history, so they can do this. So they can stay on your land and use your own bloodline, your own name against you while they capitalize, place insurance, put you on a foreign stock market, and trade you in your fiction character self all day while you sit up here and look for a job. They walk around like Warren Buffett really gonna give Jay-Z some real game other than fuck them. Press one. No, hell no. You gotta think, you gotta stop watching these people like they stars and watching them like they're gods. And no, bro, y'all tripping. The people is why. they're lost. Hit that like, but the people, black men, need to stop paying attention to so much rap and crap all day and start to move their mind into a location where they can talk like this and express themselves that way instead of looking at each other, battle rapping, spitting in each other's face, talking about they're going to kill their own mamas and kids. Press one. Damn. Bars. Mars, if you can get on the chord to fucking smack to put together a battle rap, why Tyreek can't put together a group of niggas to go sit down during a reparation meeting instead of getting up on this computer talking about why we don't got reparation? You finna get it, but not you. Y'all starting to look French or something, like foreigners or something. I don't understand why y'all not taking the lead, FBA. Press one. Hit that like button. Tyree Nasheed should run for fucking state representative since y'all FBA members got a lot of clout. Press one. Stop it. It's incredible what a conversation to do. It's incredible. All we do is come over here, have this conversation, and teach a little bit and get up out of here. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, bruv. Bruv, press one. Hit the like button, bruv. Hit the like button and subscribe. Get it right. Seen Red Cross stickers on the pews of the Baptist church a couple weeks ago. You was right. Or I'm right now. They on the Catholic Church. The Red Cross is in which is the Justice Department is responsible for bringing Nazis to America. Press one and inserting them into American society and calling them Americans and letting them join the American Bond and all of these different things that caused us to want to fight for our right, giving civil rights more legitimacy and more of our death. So we gotta watch what the fuck we doing, and we gotta watch Disney. We gotta watch their superior. We gotta let them know we see them by supporting patreon.com/KevGillsTV, the Urban Conservative. Make sure I'm supporting the Urban Conservative. Be where I get my news from. It's good. Good work, Coffee and Kush TV, Kevro University. I'll be back later on, Coffee and Kush TV at night. I hope so. And I hope you learned something in class today. I hope you learned something. Who was this? Shout out to Dizzle, my man. He must have learned something in class today. My man supposed to learn something today. My man. I ain't seen you in class in a minute. Taj, shout out to you. My man, son, we gonna keep bringing it, sir. You know, we gonna get on the see, we already figured out those Department of Justice and all of these things that they hide and disguise themselves over as, and they came over as an army at that time. They just disguised themselves as these federal 501(c) names, and that's incorporated by the public. It's just wild. It's wild. You know, and as I always say, we may not be right, but if we right a little bit, man, we right. Coffee and Kush TV. And as always, family,